Yo, so I'm currently at about 6,100 steps, and I gotta make it to 10K. It's 2:43 here in Chicago, Illinois, and we gonna get it cracking. 10K steps. Yeah, man, it's been I'm gonna wait till some people get in. So if you're watching this after, this was live streamed. I will be streaming live, hopefully every day. That's the goal. Be locked in this due season for sure. Cold day in Chicago, but this is my kind of weather for right now. I'm not ready for the heat. It's about 56, 58 degrees outside. No sun. I actually like it like this. Call me crazy. But I'm gonna keep this before I really get into what I'm gonna talk about today. Gotta get one viewer. Gotta get one viewer in here. Yo, we in here. 10K steps, Chicago. Starting my fast over. We locked in. It's due season. It's your boy Carl Anthony. Hit that like button for me. Thank you for joining. Back on discipline. Fell off this week. Fell off this week. I'm back fasting today. Getting my 10,000 steps in right now here in Chicago. You see the beautiful scenery. Bridgeport, Chinatown area here on Halsted. And yeah, man, what city y'all from? What city you from? Hi to whoever that is. I don't speak Mandarin, but ni hao to you, if that's what, ni hao. Hit the like button, my guys. Hit the like button. Oh, Japanese, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Ireland, what's good? Ireland, what's good? Bubbling and doubling, like Jay-Z said. I'm here in Chicago. Can y'all hit that like button for me, though, please? 10,000 steps, 10K. What are y'all doing right now? What's going on right now? Talk to me. Talk to me. Everybody in the chat, where you're from. My name is Carl Anthony. Some people call me Tony. Yeah, Chicago. What part of Japan are you from? Tokyo? My cousin Keith actually had a resident office out in Tokyo. He's a rheumatologist, and he loved the city. He loved it. Never went to visit him, but Osaka, yeah. Look, it is my goal to make it to Japan within the next year or two. For real. My buddy Jason, he was in Japan, and he was just telling me how nice it was, um, how clean it was. He left his laptop or wallet at a restaurant, and somebody found him and contacted him. They didn't steal it. It's like no crime. It's beautiful, you know? So I definitely want to visit Japan and, you know, see what it's like. Plus, I love Japanese fashion. You know, the streetwear in Japan is elite. Seriously. Do I like horror movies? Some, I do. Um, like the old school ones, like Nightmare on Elm Street, and then like I like more psychological thrillers. But I'm kind of getting away from horror a little bit right now. What about you, Lisandro Espinoza? What about you? Can we get can we get the likes up, please? I'm getting my 10,000 steps in, guys. You know, got to lose this weight. I've lost 20 pounds in about 15 days, and I'm back at it. I fell off this week a little bit, you know, supposed to be fasting. So I'm back on my fast right now, and I'm gonna stay on my fast for sure. Look at the birds. It's kind of beautiful out here. Look at that pond. That streaming water. You see that? It's a nice day, man. It's a little overcast. But this is the park I'm at, man. Chicago. This is Chicago, not the suburbs, okay? Real Chicago. What's good, man? People in the chat. I'm getting my 10,000 steps in, probably at about 7,000 right now. Where y'all from? It's all about discipline, man. We got to get that discipline. I'm on a journey, man. Hit to lose about, what, a total of 100 pounds. I'm 20 of them down in 15 days. Might have gained 5 back, but finna get back to it. Beautiful day in Chicago. Yo. Discipline, all about discipline. What's good, people in the chat? My one person in the chat. Type in the chat, tell me where you're from. It's Carl Anthony. I'm getting my 10,000 steps in. We're here in Chicago. Beautiful park. You see it? I guess you don't. So, the cool thing about live streaming is that you just don't know what's gonna happen. And something I'll do, I want to build community here in the live stream. Something I got to do every day, consistently. And tap in with me. You know, get in shape, get ripped. That's what I'm about. And this live stream will basically be the catalyst to, you know, establishing, hold myself accountable as I'm going through this journey of transformation, massive weight loss. And, you know, the hard part is when you're doing live streams, not seeing anybody in the chat, right? But, you know, I think the more I show up, if I do this live stream today, I live streamed the other day, but if I don't do it consistent enough, it won't catch on. And people won't expect me to be here. So I just gotta be consistent. So really ain't no excuses. We team no excuses, y'all. Team no excuses. Due season. What is due season? You may ask. Really, I'm talking to myself. Due season is my brand. And I figure I'm gonna launch the first collection of due season when I drop 100 pounds. I'm 20 down now. If you in the chat, hit the like button. Let me know where you're from. 10,000 steps here in Chicago. I guess not. But look how beautiful this is, guys. Look at the skyline. Look at Chicago. The beautiful part of it. You know? Look at it. Everything. You see it? That's downtown Chicago, guys. Downtown Chicago. It don't get no better. That's the Dan Ryan Expressway if you see the cars moving. We here on Halsted Street, Bridgeport, Chinatown. And I'm getting my steps in. But yeah, so speaking on this week, man, haven't done a lot of uploads on this channel, but what I wanted to say was, you know, I got weak this week. You know, acting like a bitch, okay? And God didn't make me to be weak, you know what I'm saying? And in your moment of weakness, man, you gotta push through. Like, we gotta push through, like, so that's why I'm restarting this fast so I can really lock in and get back to it. Because the weak don't survive. What's going on? The weak don't survive, man. You want to be strong, you got to stay strong. You got to do what the strong do. Consistency, locked in. You just got to make sure you show up every day. Show up every day, man. So, on my road back to discipline, full discipline, becoming the most disciplined man in the world, that's my journey. I want to be the most disciplined man in the world. How do I do that? Consistency, showing up every day, sticking to my word, being a man of my word. If I'm not a man of my word, I'm nothing. So I'm holding myself to that. That's why I'm restarting this fast, rededicate. You know what I'm saying? And also on this channel, man, I'm going to start, I'm going to read Proverbs one of these days, the whole book of Proverbs in one live stream. And hope y'all like that. Share some commentary, maybe break down verses as we go. But really, this full channel is more so about documenting my journey of weight loss, building a brand, and becoming the best version of myself, and helping y'all to become the best version of y'all selves. Okay? I'm a certified ISSA strength and conditioning coach. I've been certified for almost 2 years. And last year I hit rock bottom. Heaviest weight ever in life, 323 pounds. I broke my ankle. I broke my ankle last year, and the recovery was crazy. I'm still recovering right now. That's why I'm walking too. It's part of one of the reasons why I'm walking, to keep my ankle loose, but also, of course, to lose this weight. You know, I do steady state cardio, and you know, it works. It works. But this fast, this leg of the fast, it's gonna be more intense. This leg of, I'm doing dry fasting. Dry fasting for like 4 days straight, so that I can maximize autophagy. And yeah, man. Another good thing about streaming live, though, is, you know, getting the reps in with the camera, right? Practicing to go off the top of the dome and being able to speak clearly and concisely about something. So it's always good to just really like plan your live streams out so that you won't just be on here rambling, you know? But at the same time, one of the best ways to maximize your YouTube voice and learn how to just talk. You know, I was listening to Andrew Tate talk about how he doesn't need to script videos and he can just run off the top of the dome and just speak for 30 minutes straight, 40 minutes straight, 1 hour straight, and just say what he got to say. And that is a great skill. Now, one of the reasons most of us can't Well, a lot of us can't. It's because social anxiety, afraid of your image and how you're going to be perceived on camera. But also it's because your lack of knowledge, which is why reading is essential for expanding your mind, expanding your vocabulary, and expanding your thought process with the things that you have to say and talk about that expand your worldview, right? It's how you relate to people more. It's how you do things that, get people engaged because you have a wealth of knowledge, right? So one thing you want to do, read the Bible, of course, if you're a believer. If you're not a believer, read the Bible so you can be a believer. And because there's a lot of quotables in the Bible. There's a lot of things in the Bible that you can quote that can go to the carnal man, right? That can be valuable to any man trying to, get on this journey and get on this mission. The Bible has good words for everything, So it's a blueprint, especially if you're reading the Proverbs, right? If you're in the chat, man, let me know where you're from. I'm from Chicago. You see it. You see this beautiful scenery. Every time I ask somebody to say where they're from, they leave the chat. That's funny. You know what? I'll make it to the point where I stop ignoring the chat. Start ignoring the chat until I get a consistent flow of people, right? That stay. If I can just get one person to stay for the length of the chat, man, so we can start this journey and build this community up like brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? If I can get one person to tell me where they're from, one person to hit that like button, see, it happened again. So I'm just gonna focus on saying what I got to say in the between time, right? We're doing. So I was watching a live earlier though from the homie. I think his name Ken, albino guy from St. Louis. I think he's a vice lord or something. But he real cool dude, real cool personality. He a music engineer and video editor. He was talking about when you're doing your live streams, basically like really jumping on here every day until you catch that wave, catch that audience. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on here doing. Walking to get them 10K steps, man. But building that audience up just so that and that consistency, man, it take a long time to build. If you're in the chat, where you from? Hit the like button. Getting that 10,000 steps in, man. You see this? Look at this view. Look at the view here in Chicago. You know, it's beautiful. But yeah, like, one thing I want to do is be a better speaker. I want to be able to just, the drop of a dime, anything that you ask me to speak about, I can speak on with clarity, authority, power, persuasion, continuity. Ooh, that sky. Ooh, look at that. That's how you know God is real. That's how you know God is real. Hey, God, show him something. Every time I ask God to show me something in the clouds, man, he showed me something. He showed me something, for real. Oh, God. So, but yeah, man, when you practice, like if you're trying to do YouTube and you try to practice and you need to get better at speaking, I think live streaming is the way to go because, you can focus on, notes and learning how to expound on topics that you don't have to have a full script, word for word, and really just for your presence. This is how you really explore your personality without being so contrived, because you got the script that you got to stick to. Your real personality can come out and shine through because you're in the moment. It's like being an actor doing improv, right? When you're doing improv, you got to listen, right? So you got to listen to what's being said to you and what you're saying to someone else, how you react to the emotions of everything. And that's the same thing you're doing with a live stream. With a live stream, you got to listen to what you're saying so you won't be redundant, so you won't, stumble, won't forget what you're saying, stay on topic. So you got to be present in the moment, and that's a good skill to hone as you're on your journey for YouTube. So that's what we're going to do. Iron sharpens iron, my guy. Yeah. If you're in the chat, man, let me know who you are. Where you from? 10,000 steps here in Chicago. I'm going to wait till somebody gets on here, and I'm going to say one of my best favorite verses from the Bible. Psalm 1. Excuse me, guys. So one of my favorite verses from the Bible, Psalms 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the sitteth in the seat of the comfort, and his delight. He delights his. Well, I'm messing up. Let's start that over. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, and he delights in the law of the Lord. And in his law does he meditate day and night. And he should be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth fruit in its season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore, the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. That's Psalms 1. Psalms 1. Yeah. I know I'm at 10,000 steps by now. I know it. Look how beautiful the clouds is. Look how beautiful the clouds are. I've been on here for 30 minutes, man. I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow, though. Locked in, due season. It's your boy Carl Anthony signing out. Let's look at that skyline again. Beautiful Chicago skyline. Let's peep that. Peep that. All right, peace.